large crew of Cubans that were kept on the CIA payroll by J.M. Wave to snitch on everybody else and to shut down operations that weren't controlled by Shackley's crew. You know, which caused Angleton and other people to wonder if Shackley and the whole crew weren't fucking moles. That nobody could be that goddamn stupid. Especially with OSS veterans around. And you had Jack Hawkins and Esterline, who now not totally in disgrace because they had been against the invasion and threatened to resign. And Bissell clarified that whole thing. And they, you know, weren't fired, but they were respected, you know. But a lot of people said, like one of the number 4 guys in CIA said, what the fuck is Hawkins getting involved in an amphibious operation? He'd never been on one in his life, except that he was on board a ship off of Iwo Jima and watched the operation. You know, after 3 or 4 waves, he went in. And that's a guy that was at Iwo Jima, so he would know. I mean, there was this conflict between guys that fought as guerrillas in World War II and then the conventional assholes that were in CIA that came from conventional military, didn't jump out of airplanes or do anything but foot slog or be bureaucrat desk jockey assholes that were basically military intelligence veterans, should have stayed in fucking military intelligence, should have never been in the CIA, especially in the clandestine services. And we were saying that at the time, and it didn't make them happy.
Right.
Especially when they're hearing it from a kid in his 20s.
Yeah, yeah.
But like I would tell those assholes, how much fucking time did you operate in World War II? You went into fucking Burnham in late 43. So what'd you have? A year and a half? You know how many years I've got in the fucking business right now? I got 10 fucking years of combat and other experience. You assholes ain't got it. Because you ain't been in another fucking war. And that didn't make them happy either.
From your perspective, was John Connolly right-wing, moderate, or extreme right-wing?
Crooked.
In the 60s?
Crooked.
Not right or left-wing, just crooked.
Give a fuck about him, but it's like George Smathers. And a whole bunch of others that were on Trujillo's payroll. Connolly took bribes from Trujillo as fast as Smathers did. And Congressman Cooley got caught at it. Because who was the bag man? Robert Emmett Johnson, the famous Raoul from the MLK case.
So that's who Raoul was.
He was the guy who delivered the fucking money to all these congressmen and senators.
So that's who Raoul was?
Yeah.
This Johnson guy?
Yeah. So I told you that.
No, I don't remember you telling me that. You may have. Sorry that I missed it last time. I've never heard that before from anybody. What, is that common knowledge?
Of course it is. Told enough fucking people. Told Oliver Stone that.
Yeah, it never got in anything Stone did, as far as I know.